Our thanks to Cynthia and our welcomes to...
Which is where you used to drink mainly.
No.
Or the Blue Ale.
Yeah, no. The beer's terrible. No, I haven't been to them. No, I only used to go to Grapes when it was at the Cavern, you know. I'd just go for a brown ale after kind of thing, you know. And cheese butty. But I haven't been back there. But I go to this other pub with my cousin and stuff, you know. And that's just a local pub, you know.
Hello, welcome to another week. I shall be here every night this week with Granada Reports. That, of course, was Paul McCartney, the former Beatle, now with Wings, and back on his native patch of Merseyside, telling us a little of the problems of becoming very famous indeed. He'll be talking to us even more later in the programme. And later in the programme, back in the early 60s, with the Beatles and the other three and the Cavern. Since then, he's become just about the most famous and most prolific composer of our times. Young Billy Butler went along.
Back home for you, because I mean, can you go out? Can you go walking around Liverpool? Can you go and visit anybody, or you're kind of isolated wherever you might be staying?
No, it's thing is, like, we come up every so often anyway to see the relatives and stuff. We always come up, if failing all else, we come up on New Year's Eve anyway. Like, we've never missed that. So I always come up, go out with my family. I go to a little local pub near me where one of my cousins lives, and you know, we get a few of the family down and we all have a laugh, like. And in the pub, obviously, like, people know who I am and stuff, and I get a few of the jokes and stuff. Oh Christ, who's here again, and all that, you know. In fact, one night when I really got very unpopular, I won the sweep. I went in the pub, you know, and goes, do you want to buy a sweep ticket? So yeah, go on. A couple of bob, and of course I won it.
If Liverpool had been playing at home today, could you have gone to the match?
Yeah, I've been to a couple of matches, you know. I mean, you've got to sit there a bit like Sir Matt Busby, and everyone's going, you know, and you go through about 5 or 10 minutes of kind of, hello. But after a while, they get the attention on the match, you know, and they forget about it. Right. It's only as bad as Elton John sitting and watching Watford, you know.
First of all, Linda, the first time you joined Wings... when you...
Seriously?
Yes, Linda. When you joined Wings...
Yeah.
Was it more that you wanted to join Wings, or more that Paul wanted you to join Wings?
Well, first, well, Paul just said, do you want to join a group? I said, yeah, great, let's do it. He said, all right, dear lad.
She used to be American, you know. I don't know what happened.
Got it yet, no. It's taken a long time to get the group settled, you know. And we've had a lot of changes of, I'm being serious now, a lot of changes of personnel and things. So, as long as we stay together, we should stay together. See what I mean? But I mean...
Put that well.
I did, didn't I?
You should stay together. You've got to handle it to stay together.
12 years old when you formed your first group. So the Beatles were well in the stride then. Did your band do any Beatles numbers?
Sure, yeah. About half a dozen then, yeah. So I knew some of them when I started.
You've forgotten them all,
I've got them all now, yeah.
How about you, Lawrence? How do you feel? Because, well, let's see, I mean, you're a year older than Stevie, so you'd have been about, what, when the Beatles made it big, about 12?
Yeah, that's when I started playing, so it was like, that was my education. I learned to play from copying all the lyrics.
Well, what do you remember of your school days, Paul?
Getting caned. Remember that quite well, yeah.
I never did get caned. I got away with everything. Yeah,
Still got the welts. No, I don't know. I used to get into trouble a bit, you know, because we were like, not the Teds, but the kind of slightly rougher element. Just because we were into rock and roll and stuff, you know. Remember George getting sent home, I think, because he had blue suede shoes on, drain pipe trousers, you know.
You ever still sung at the Institute?
Yeah, I did actually, but I can't remember it. Someone was telling me last night something about low the sound of lofty voices or something. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, the school I went to were arch rivals of the Institute. I used to go to collegiate.
Cut! No more interview. Don't speak to collegiate boys.
McCartney, who else? And in tomorrow night's Granada Report's coverage of his concert and their concert in Liverpool. Paul McCartney takes a little nostalgic trip on the famous Royal Iris on the famous Mersey and says he'll be back in Liverpool very soon. Last night he talked to us, tonight he sings, with Wings, of course. Tonight, too, we take our first real look into the future. We shall be discussing just how we'll be how we'll be fueling ourselves in the 80s, our homes and our transport. That's there. Here he is with his band Wings. They're singing Getting It Close. Smashing stuff, even though I had a small mental aberration and called Getting It Close, and of course it was Getting Closer, and so am I. That was Wings in Liverpool. They now move to Manchester. Concerts at the Apollo here tomorrow and on Thursday. All sold out, I'm afraid. If you want to watch more from that Liverpool concert, then Celebration on Granada Thursday night at 10:30. But now, as I promised last night, we're starting a new regular series.
He's now retired. he sent you this 45 years ago. Wing Commander Rex Wigfall.